Let me tell you something. How a budget surplus saved my life in this jobless situation. Let me tell you something, guys. Stay on to listen. Welcome, guys. This is Michelle here. I just wanted to have a fun introduction and wanted to, to ease up things, even things are difficult, but I just wanted, to have fun a little bit. So, how a budget surplus helped me to navigate my jobless situation. So, I think like I have like already put several videos that you can see about like, budget surplus. And this is my life saving for this budget surplus because if I did not have this budget surplus in my life, I don't know what I will do in these days because it will be like crazy. But luckily for me, I learned several years about the budget surplus and I've been applying into my life. So, and I want to share with you how I'm in this situation now that I'm not panicking. Even like it's tough, but I'm still in control because of the budget surplus. So let me tell you, you know what it is a budget surplus. I said it before, it just a matter you list all your expenses, but at the top of your expenses, you're gonna include savings, investments, and charity. They have to be part of your list of expenses, and they have priority over all the expenses. They recommend to put like 10% for savings, 10% for investments, and 10% for charity. But you do start with what you can. If you can start with 0.5%, 1%, 5%, etc., you do it and you grow step by step, baby steps, so that you can reach your goal. But the idea is to start to do it so that it can become a habit, so that it can become normality in your life. And just like you just do it over and over and it's become automatic. So when I learned from this like a few years ago, and I even did some training on it also, but I applied it to my life because me, I'm sharing the information. I cannot force people to apply it through their lives, right? It just what I can do is to encourage you through my knowledge and give it to you. But I did it. And I'm telling you, for so many times the budget supply surplus. Sorry, I'm so excited to talk about it. This is crazy. So save me in a financial situation. This is crazy. So what you can do, I know it can be difficult to say, okay, I'm gonna do my budget and my top priority is to send the money through for saving investments. You're sometimes like, we don't have the capacity to control all of this because it's so tempted when the money is there, right? So look at what you can do. What I did when I used to work, I used to ask from the HR to take a portion of my money before I receive my net payroll is going straight somewhere that it's not easy for me to get it out from this account. So basically, where they used to send my money on a monthly basis, there's a process to get the money out. So if I wanted just to do uh something like that or someone asking me money or whatever, it will take time to get this money back, to get this money into my, operation account. So this is one thing that you can do, guys. It's while you work, or if you plan to do a budget surplus for the future, or you're doing it now, it's when you put this money aside for investments, for savings, charity, you have to be able, charity is going to be a little bit difficult because you have to send it right away. This one can be easy. You know where you want to give this money, you give it and it's done. But investments and savings, they are the most difficult one because it's still your money. You still have access, right? And you can go and get this money whatever you want. But the thing that you need to think when you're doing this budget surplus, it's fine to have it like you put your percentage, what you can do as now 1%, 5%, 10%, but you need to put it through an account that it's not so easy to get it out. Because if it's not, it's a matter like every month you're just gonna go and get it because you have so much expenses. The cost of living is increasing, so we always need money, constant money. But if we don't put a control on something to get to grow up our money, you always it's gonna be like a cycle that like every month you're putting example $100 aside, but you need 150. So you're going to get it back. And you said, oh, next month I will build it up, build it up. And 2 years, 5 years, 6 months pass, and you're still like in the same cycle, like saying, okay, next month I will build it up, build it up. But you need to be able to put it somewhere that it's like, it's not easy to get it out, so that you cannot just go to the ATM and you get it out. You cannot just go to the bank, you get it out. It has to be a process so that it can make it difficult for you to get it back. Example, for charity, if you're giving 100 to charity, you're finished, you're done. You cannot go ask and give it back to me. Example, you give it to a church or charity or something somewhere. When you finish to give it, it's finished, done. You cannot go and ask it, right, back. But when it's the saving and the investments, the risk is like you have the possibility still to get this money because it's yours. So me, first, the budget surplus saved me because it was not easy to get this money. So I had to go through a process, a compliance process, just to get it done. I had to have so many documentation that I needed to provide to have it. And then like, it was crazy, right? And so I did this part. And then like, it's with time, you realize that if we only have like money that we're putting account through another bank account that we can remove the money whenever we want, it's not gonna last. Because I did this part also. I have like two big accounts that like, I'm putting a little bit of money aside because it's not in the operation account and the other account, but sometimes I build up the money for 3 months, 6 months, something's coming, boom, I put it back in my operation account. And I have to start over. And after a few years, and I said, oh my goodness, if I kept putting this balance into this account, I did not remove it, I will have thousands of dollars into this bank account. But when you have access to something that you can get it like really easily, I'm telling you, you're not gonna keep it. It's human. It's not because you're good or bad of management. It's because you have access to it. Why suffering? You have like another option. Why not taking it? So this is the reason you need, when you do your budget surplus, this is the first exercise, to the first thing. You know about it now because I've been talking about it, right? Second, you list all your expenses. You know how you're gonna how much money you're gonna put for each expense, because you know the cost of it. And then you put at the top of your priorities the list your saving, investments, and charity. And then when you do really this investing and saving, you need to put this money aside on a bank account that it's not easy to get it out. You need to remember that you need to put it somewhere that it's not easy to get this money out. Because if it's easy, it's not gonna last. And in 6 months, example, if you don't have your job anymore, you don't have any other income coming, you won't have this like emergency funds into your saving accounts. You're not building this wealth for the investments because you remove the funds. So this is what I wanted to say, how it saved my life, that I was like my financial life, we say, for now that I don't have a job, that this budget surplus helped me, that I was able to build some saving so that like, I can, manage a little bit my expenses now that I'm not working, that I'm waiting for the next opportunity. So this is what I wanted to say to you. Be careful when you do your budget surplus. It's one thing to do it with the numbers, but it's another thing to keep it growing. You need to have the streaks to say that where I'm going to put this money so that I don't have access easily to it, so that like, I can grow it for more and for more. So guys, this is what I have for you today. I would like to ask you to subscribe, share, comment, like this video so that more people can hear about this budget surplus that can change your life, that you can build wealth, you can build your surplus, and you can have a surplus of everything that you need. So thank you again for your subscribers, for subscribing, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you.